The Indian subcontinent forms over millions of years, creating unique landscapes where early humans will one day thrive. Nomadic tribes arrive, living as hunter-gatherers, leaving behind early cultural markers. They survive through hunting, tools, gathering, and early rituals. Cave art reveals the earliest cultural expressions. Domestication of animals and crops leads to permanent settlements. Civilization rises, Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, advanced planning. One of the world's earliest architectural wonders. Urban planning, sanitation, workshops, trade, seals reveal animals, scripts, spirituality. Trade connects Harappa to Mesopotamia. Cities weaken due to drought, shifting rivers. The Indus fades, paving the way for a new age. New groups migrate into the subcontinent, blending with local cultures and shaping early Vedic society. Villages emerge along the rivers, forming the foundation of early Vedic culture. Sages compose profound hymns, rituals, and philosophies orally preserved for centuries. The Vedic religion develops around elaborate fire rituals and cosmic symbolism. A new social order rises, shaping roles in Vedic communities. Small tribal realms evolve into organized states. Iron tools reshape agriculture, trade, and population growth. As forests are cleared, the heart of future India emerges. A new age of thought begins, focusing on philosophy, self-realization, and metaphysics. Urban centers form, connected by growing trade networks. Two powerful philosophical traditions emerge from northern India, reshaping moral thought and way of life. The Vedic world evolves into new political forms, leading toward the Mauryan Age. Numerous Janapadas transform into larger Mahajanapadas, setting the stage for imperial unification. Magadha becomes the most powerful kingdom due to fertile lands and strong leadership. A young warrior from humble origins rises to unify India with strategic brilliance. The mastermind scholar Chanakya becomes Chandragupta's guide, shaping statecraft and political strategy. Chandragupta and Chanakya overthrow the Nandas, beginning the Mauryan Empire. Chandragupta defeats Seleucus and forms diplomatic ties with the Greeks. Ashoka inherits the throne and begins as a fierce conqueror. One of the deadliest battles in ancient Indian history forever changes Ashoka. Horrified by the war's destruction, Ashoka embraces Buddhism and non-violence. He spreads moral teachings across India through inscriptions carved in stone. Monks journey to Sri Lanka, Central Asia, and beyond. After Ashoka, the empire fractures until the Guptas forge a new golden age. Advances in astronomy, mathematics, art, and literature flourish. Kalidasa emerges as one of India's greatest poets. Temples, sculptures, and paintings define the era's aesthetics. Aryabhata introduces revolutionary concepts like zero, pi, and planetary motion. Medical knowledge advances through Sushruta and Charaka. India becomes a key economic power in Asia. Internal divisions and invasions weaken the empire. The Maurya and Gupta eras leave enduring legacies in thought, governance, and culture. With the collapse of the Gupta Empire, India splits into many regional kingdoms, competing for power. Wave after wave of Central Asian tribes, Turks, and Persians move toward India. In 1206, the Mamluk dynasty establishes the first major Islamic kingdom in northern India. Indo-Islamic architecture flourishes: arches, domes, minarets. Delhi becomes a bustling global capital with markets, scholars, and artisans. Sufi mystics bring poetry, music, and new traditions blending with Indian culture. A powerful Hindu empire emerges as a counterbalance to the Sultanate. In 1526, Babur from Central Asia defeats the Sultanate at Panipat and establishes the Mughal Empire. Akbar builds a unified empire through diplomacy, administration, and cultural brilliance. He promotes religious dialogue and harmony. Mughal aesthetics blend Persian, Indian, and Central Asian influences. Jahangir's rule is marked by love of nature, art, and detailed observation. Shah Jahan builds one of the world's greatest architectural masterpieces. Under Shah Jahan, the empire reaches wealth, beauty, and cultural height. Aurangzeb expands the empire to its largest boundaries but faces rebellions. Marathas, Sikhs, and Rajputs gain strength as Mughal authority weakens. Internal conflict, economic strain, and invasions erode the empire. Weakened Mughal rule opens the door for Europeans, especially the British. Their art, architecture, music, and administrative systems shape Indian identity. The medieval era ends, giving rise to a new period of colonial conflict. European ships approach Indian shores, seeking trade but soon gaining influence over politics. Spices, textiles, and wealth attract deeper British involvement. Bengal becomes the richest economic region under company control. A single battle changes Indian history, allowing the company to rule. With victory secured, the company begins political domination. British exploitation leads to catastrophic famine. One of the fiercest resistors rises in Mysore. A powerful Indian confederacy resists but gradually loses ground. British policies swallow Indian kingdoms. The First War of Independence erupts. A legendary queen leads resistance. After the rebellion, Britain takes direct control. Railways, schools, and laws transform India, but at a cost. A divisive act sparks a nationalist awakening. A soft-spoken lawyer becomes a revolutionary leader. Peaceful resistance becomes a national force. A new generation rises with fiery courage. India is drawn into war without consent. The nation unites under the call, do or die. Freedom arrives, but with heartbreak and division. Jawaharlal Nehru delivers the iconic Tryst with Destiny speech as India wakes to freedom. Partition violence erupts, creating massive human displacement. Ambedkar leads the committee crafting one of the world's most progressive constitutions. India conducts the world's largest democratic vote. Innovations turn famine-prone India into a food-secure nation. India becomes the world's largest milk producer under Operation Flood. Heavy industries rise: steel plants, dams, power projects. Conflicts with Pakistan and China test the young republic. ISRO's humble start evolves into an international success story. A tense period of suspended liberties and political upheaval. India opens its economy, transforming markets and opportunities. Cities like Bengaluru become global technology hubs. Indian cinema expands its cultural influence worldwide. Megacities rise: skyscrapers, metros, highways. Citizens fight for rights, justice, and equality. Electricity, roads, and education reach remote areas. Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan, and record satellite launches. India becomes a major voice in world diplomacy. Young entrepreneurs transform technology, finance, and life. From ancient civilizations to global power, India's journey continues.